right. I think we are live. Let me do this real quick, just to make sure. Up here, YouTube, and Facebook. Let everybody know. Hi, everybody. Just give me one moment. Sorry. I'm just going to share this to Facebook real quick. You guys can do the same if you like. Share. And there we go. Boom, boom, boom. And there. Close that out. Oh, I gotta mute this. Where's that playing? Okay. We're good. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon, wherever you are. This is DocSkinner with 1028 Live, and it's very, very live, as you can tell. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to hit the subscription button and that notification bell because they will not tell you when I'm on if you don't. Now, it is Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. What day? It's the 21st, 2020. And we're more than halfway done. I'm ready for a do-over. What about you guys? We've got a lot to talk about tonight. So I don't even know if anybody's even in the room yet. Oh, Miss Justice is here. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It always says we have 6 people here, so welcome all. So we got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about Tucker Carlson. We're going to talk about a gentleman that wanted to put his knee on a child. We're going to talk about third phase moon. A new law with pedophiles, Lincoln Park, new petition, our radio station, the new Adrenochrome movie, marches, and all that. So stay with me. We're going to cover a bunch of stuff. I wrote it down this time. I have notes. So if you'd like to join in the chat room, please do so. Here, I'll even say hello in the chat room so you know this is all really legit. Hello, everyone. And hello, Miss Justice, because she was first one in the room. All right. Edward is here. Says, hey, Doc, seeing you on third phase of moon. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. You know, we'll start off with third phase of moon. Well, do I want to? I mean, I would like if more people were on board before I start talking, because they are amazing, amazing guys, and they're really good friends, and they look out for other people, you know, and they've helped me with a step up by allowing me to be a panelist on their show. I'm no expert in the UFO field or anything. I'm an expert in the movie industry and entertainment industry. So they bring me in to look at things objectively and think, well, how could that be faked? You know, so I'm the devil's advocate. Not that I don't believe that these things are possible, but because I do. I really do, but we want to be thorough. We don't want to just go flamming around with evidence and saying it's definitely this, you know. So having a panel, people on the show has really gives it a little more depth. The guys have been doing it for decades, and they're really good at what they do. So it's an honor to be a part of Third Phase of Moon and the team. Today was a slow day, so we didn't have any reports yet. Something may happen. They may call me. Wait, there was a buzz on my phone. No, it's not them. They may call me and say, hey, we need you to do something really quick. So I might cut the show short. Who knows? But no, if you haven't heard of Third Phase of Moon or haven't been there, please check it out on YouTube. It's the #1 UFO channel in the world. And they've been doing it for a long time, and they've had some of the most amazing people on their show. So please check them out, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get all the notifications. You know, so much stuff is coming in that we're trying to sift through it, vet it, make sure we have rights to use the footage and whatnot. So they do a great job at that now. I mean, it's a rough gig because you got to dot all your I's and cross your T's and everything. But I'm very, very honored that they asked me to be a part of it. And they're also possibly be another special guest panelist. And I think everybody will really be stoked about that. So, I got to do a show. I wasn't in the room with him, but I was on a show with Dr. South, so that was really cool too. All right, let's get to it. We don't have a lot of chit chat in the chat room, but we got 8 people here, and you're all sticking here, so I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so we talked about third phase of moon. You can please check it out. The last 5 nights, we've done special reports on different topics. So if you want to check those out, you can do so. Just go to third phase of moon, not third phase of the moon, just third phase of moon. All right, so we will cross that one off. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. Okay. I hope you're all having a good day or a good week so far. I know it's just Tuesday. We got a few more days to go to the weekend. But so much is happening. I mean, a lot to where it is. I've never posted so much stuff in a short period of time as I have in the past couple days. And I'm sorry if everybody's getting bells chirping on it, but a lot of this stuff, and I've tried to throw in a couple little funny things, lighten it up, because it's some dark stuff that's going on in our world. I mean, it's always been there, but the veil has been lifted for many, and people are waking up and they are seeing things for what they really are. And a lot of people are realizing, like me and so many others, that we were bamboozled, because they're good at what they do. But luckily, powers that be, the word is getting out. I am happy to say that I would like to say that I have a little bit of help in that, like by spreading the word on all this. And I know it's tough stuff. I know you've seen me go on emotional roller coasters, and you see me passionately upset about these things. And I think a lot of you are now finally catching on to that this is a real thing that's going on in our world. It's not just something in movies. And just a few people here. It's an industry. It's an industry, and it's all coming out. So what we're going to do is, because I've done so many posts, I know not everybody has seen all of them or aware of everything that's going on. So I'm just going to kind of go through my Facebook wall to remind me of stuff so I don't forget. But I wrote down a list too, so I can make sure the important stuff is checked off. Now, let's see. One thing I didn't mention here, but I just posted, was a video, and I'm not gonna be able to show you guys any of these videos. I'm just gonna be able to show you. It's on my wall. So let me switch over real quick here. Bam. All right, so we got that and that. Okay, then we hit the transition button. Shabam. Okay, so if you want, you can go to my Facebook page, DocSkinner. It's the one with me in a leather jacket and a baseball cap. If you see others, skip it, because I've got other pages. They're like my acting page, and I've got actually 25 pages, believe it or not. And God, it's high maintenance to keep up with them all. But the first thing on my wall is a video of oh crap, what is his name? The guy does Family Feud. Steve Harvey, right? Is that, yeah, Steve Harvey? Yeah, Steve Harvey. Anyway, he's doing his talk show, and this medical lady's coming in with this new Scream moisturizer or something, and he sprays it on his hand. He's like, "Wow, the wrinkles are gone." And she goes, "Yes, this is made from foreskins of babies." And he kind of freaks out, and he says, "You ain't coming on my show again." So you can check that out, and talking about how Oprah uses it for her face, and she knows exactly what it is and all that. So that alone is disturbing. All right, so that's not on my list, but I crossed it off. Now, I say here, hell gained another demon today. May he burn eternally. This is Michael Aquino. He was an officer in the military, and or I think he was a colonel or general. He was up there. Lifelong military, and also the leader of a satanic sect, and very public about it. Um, I can show you pictures. I just can't do the videos. So right here, former head of U.S. military psychological warfare operations before being promoted to the post-psyops chief. Aquino was expelled from the Church of Satan for being too evil and then implicated in one of the most horrific child abuse scandals in American history. So, no tears for that person or demon. Here's another picture. Let me see if I can go. Come on. So there he is in a ceremony. Here's another image of him. Come on. Boy, they have been slugging, making my internet sluggish lately. Set is a scientist or sentient being who mankind has loved, hated, worshipped, cursed, praised, and reviled as the Prince of Darkness. To echo the words of G.B. Shaw in The Devil's Disciple, I promise him my soul, and I swear an oath that I would stand up for him in the world and stand by him in the next. This remains my oath today. Michael Aquino. Oh my gosh. And he was in charge of military troops and stuff. I mean, it's like, here's another one with him with Sammy Davis Jr. and at Anton LaVey, who was the leader of the Satanic Church. And Sammy Davis Jr., great performer, but yes, he was a proud member of the Satanic Church, which was wild because it was just wild. We'll just leave it at that. All right, now I can't show you that, but there's a video that shows a breathing human being that's on a bar with a pregnant belly and singing word for word the lyrics to or lip syncing to the song "Cannibal" by Kesha. And as this being is performing, jumps on the bar, takes a knife, and stabs the belly, and pulls out, I guess, a sponge with blood, something red liquid, looks like blood, starts pouring on his face, drips all over, and then pulls out a baby, and it's just atrocious. Now, I want to ask one question. How is it that, and when you see it, I think you will understand my perception of what's going on here. What I don't understand is how that can be on Facebook and not get a false or graphic image or anything like that slapped over it. Anybody got any suggestions for that? Moving on. And this wasn't on the list that I announced, but this is still here. Now, this is going to break a lot of people's hearts. As you're waking up, I think it is now time that you're starting to see how things work. You start to see how far back this goes. And I'm just going back a generation or two. Right here is the book Pinocchio. And these are 2 pages in Pinocchio. This is where, he was being purchased. It says, meanwhile, Honest John and Gideon were at the tavern. A fat coachman was there too. Honest John bragged about how much money Stromboli had paid them for Pinocchio. Quote, I pay even more for small boys, unquote, said the coachman. He showed them a sack full of gold. The coachman told Honest John his scheme. He brought boys to a place called Pleasure Island. He said, quote, no boys ever return, at least not as boys, unquote. Honest John decided to catch more small boys. Just then, Pinocchio and I were racing home to Geppetto. I ran very fast. I didn't see Honest John stop Pinocchio until it was too late. We'll leave that at that. This piece of crap right here, I want you to go to my website. I want you to grab that post, and I want you to post it everywhere. And I also want you to send it in to authorities. Because this piece of crap right here, and whoever this person is, buddy, friend, I don't know who, holding this young toddler, baby, in a diaper with his hands behind his back and his knee to the neck. I only have 24 shares on this post. I'm very disappointed. There should be 500 plus shares of this. This should be outrage for people. And it's killing me that this only has 9 comments and 24 shares. And I can have another post about fashion and that gets like 300, comments and it's something ridiculous. We need to start waking up. We need to start thinking about our morals, folks. You gotta stop being lazy about it. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Period. No black. I mean, no gray in that. Period. This kid, this punk, and whoever's holding the baby, they need to go up the river. Period. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Tucker Carlson, Fox News Channel. People are threatening to dox him and give his address and murder his family and go after them because they don't want his show on the air because he's revealing truth. Even if he wasn't, even if Tucker Carlson was on another network, CNN or some of those others, and was just full of it and making stuff up left and right. I mean, the epitome of false news. Even if he did that, that is no reason to have anybody go after his family and wife and kids. Period. Look what has just happened with the judge in New Jersey who 4 days before was assigned to the Epstein case. She's going to have to bury her son and see her husband who's in intensive care. And so, Miss Justice, thank you very much, sweetie. I wasn't looking down. Thank you so much for your fat super chat. Thank you very much. And we got Third Phase of Moon is here. Yes, it was a great show. You missed it, guys. At the beginning of the show, I was talking about you, letting everybody know they got to go check you out, and that we have the new special reports and the panels. And then we've done the 5 episodes so far, so they got to go check it out and all the other great stuff you've done. So please, everybody, go check out Third Phase of Moon again. You'll hear me say it a lot. They're amazing. They're the #1 UFO channel in the world, and you just go check them out. It's awesome. And let's see. So thank you for letting me be a part of the team, Brent Blake. Thanks so much. All right. I want to get. I'll get to the chat room. I promise, and I'll get to everybody. I do. I get to everybody. Someone, Gene, you got blocked, but it's asking me if I want to show or hide your statement, and I, no, you get to be seen. I don't believe in that unless you're being hostile and rude and offensive to another person in the chat room. Yes, then you get the boot, or one of my moderators will. We keep it good. We keep it good. So anyway, lots of big news is happening. So that with Tucker Carlson, it's just anybody. I don't. Nobody should go after anybody's family. Period. Period. So, prayers to him. You may not like Fox, and I try to be biased on my channel. I try to give you guys both voices. But he's a human being, and he's got a wife and kids, and because of this, he had to move. But the New York Times followed him, and now they're threatening to oust him, or dox him, as they call it, and that's just not right. Look what like I said. Look what has happened to the judge and his and her son and husband. And prayers to them. Look, there's people out there that work for groups and agencies, but they're good people. They're not a part of the bad element. I mean, because usually that's hidden from the rest of the staff and workers. So, yeah. The only people I wish harm on are pedophiles and Satanists that ritually, hurt children or sacrifice children, and people. We have to love each other. We have to. And anyway, I'm gonna move on because I'll get really, really passionate and probably emotional about that. Like I said, I'm trying to throw some funny stuff up here because we're dealing with a lot. A lot of you are dealing with overload because the floodgates have opened and the truth is coming out. And it's a lot for some people to handle because you realize the world you live in isn't the world you were living in. And that can be a very strong psychological burden on people. I mean, it was for me. It's for a lot of people I know in this industry or have studied these fields. Um, all right, I'm getting a lot of messages, and this is just funny. Oh, I got to show this. So they found they found the spotter for the shooter. I don't know. I mean, it's a bad situation, but this I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm trying to throw a little humor in there. It doesn't mean I'm bad taste or I don't have sympathy or empathy for the others. It's like, look, if we just thrive, if I was just to sit here and just shell out nothing, oh, it's awful, 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 awful stuff that's happening. Well, one, I don't want to be known as that guy, but unfortunately, it is what's happening, and it needs to be out there because mainstream is not doing it. So if you can support, not just me, but any of these independent, like Third Phase of Moon, who does independent reporting that's not biased, there's not an agenda, they don't have Big Brother telling them what to do. They're going to tell you like it is. I mean, the truth is so much better than fiction. So why create it? So that's why we want to be open. And I try to do all my shows live if I can. I'm going to probably do some pre-recorded stuff in the future, so it's crisp and more professional. But the live stuff, this is raw. This is raw. I mean, I'm happy I got graphics, so I'm content with that. 21 people. Okay, all right. I'm gonna pause there for a minute. We're gonna take like a chat room break. Let's check in with everybody real quick because I love you all and I don't want to leave anybody out. Miss Justice was first on board as always. I love you, girl. Thank you very much. Edward Sosa says hello. Seen you on Third Phase of Moon. Awesome, and thank you so much for watching. Um, D. Francis says hello. Jean Baptiste says hello. Yes, the sick one. And yes, that's yes. Cheryl says hi, Doc. Cheryl here. Keep bringing light to the truth. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's hard. It's scary. It's a lonely journey. Um, but I'm just compelled. I'm just compelled. It's like I finally coming into knowing what it is I'm here for, at least for right now in this time in history, because that's where we are, folks. We are living in history, and I hope we can come to an agreement not to erase it anymore, because we have a lot to learn. We have a lot to learn. All right. Of course, Third Phase Moon was here. They said great show last night. Thanks for joining the team. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. You guys are. I can't wait to all the stuff we're gonna do in the future. Jean Baptiste says yes. Queen Bee says Geppetto. Yes, yes. And you remember they came out as donkeys. Marcus Miller says, "Amen, brother." And Miss Justice did the super chat. Jean says, or a funny meme. Raspberry says, most of us have dumped Facebook, put it on Twitter. That's right. And I can say that the rebelundergroundnetwork.com website is underway. It's not launched yet, but it's going to be underway. We'll have other speakers, like Brooks Agnew, possibly Laura Eisenhower, and some others, and have them, have a page on there that they can do something, with no hands tied behind their back kind of thing, right? No censorship. So that will be up and coming here hopefully in the next month or two. And what else? I think that's it. Let's get back to the list because I love you all. So I watched your interview. It was awesome, Gene says. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Marcus Miller says, Third Phase of Moon sent me this way. Glad they did. Marcus, you are awesome. I love you. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you stay. Please remember, if you're new, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That is important because if you just subscribe, you'll have to come and check in every now and then. Whereas if you hit that notification bell where it shows it ringing, that means every time I post a video, every time I go live, you get a notification. In theory. Sometimes it doesn't always work, but internet. Ashley Johnson says, Doc, what's up, bro? Ashley, I'm just living the dream, living the dream. You guys were, oh, say, Ashley says, you guys, when you're done with Doc, go check out the Cannabis and Combat. He was just live and shared a ton of Q posts. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Cannabis and Combat. New to me. I will check them out and I will subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for letting me know about that. Gene says, clarify, I said hello to everyone. And yes, I said sick blank to Kino, the military guy, FY. Oh, yeah, I know. That's why I approved it. I agree. Ashley says, some people just don't know and it's going to blindside them. Yes. And that is why I try to point out the tips that if you're new, especially if you're new to this, and you are, because some people will be a sponge like me, and you just can't get enough. It's like you have to know it all, right? And some will take it all in, and you'll be able to regurgitate it and spit it out to others. But you have to remember that every human being is at a different time in their life and they're all going to learn a little differently and they're all going to handle the information a little differently. So when you're educating someone about all this, right? You don't want to cram it down their throat. And I know it can be hard. I've seen it a lot. I did it in the beginning. I pushed away a lot of friends and family because they were like, he's a nut job. Of course, now they're all like messaging me going, oh my God, what should I do? What do you think of this video? God bless them all. I'm glad that they're awake. But anyway, where was I going? Yes. So when you're educating someone about all this information or giving them these stories, I know I have been just opening the floodgates on my Facebook wall. Okay, that's because a lot's going on, and I consider me as a hub of information. Where people come, right? So I put it all out there. Now, when you're showing other people this stuff, and they're new or they're not awake, and you're trying to wake them up, don't just pile it on. Don't give them all the Podesta files. Start off small, okay? Start off with the simple things, like the Pinocchio book. Um, um, Things that they'll see once it's explained to them, they'll look at it differently and go, "Oh, snap! I didn't see it that way before." Okay, and you also want to, when you're talking to these people or individuals, and you want to gauge them. It's called reading the crowd. Okay, watch. Are their eyeballs getting? Does it look like they're about to freak the hell out? Pull back. Okay, let them simmer on what you've given them. It might take them a couple weeks. It might take a month, or it might take them a day. Who knows? Everybody's different. But learn to notice that. Okay, that way you don't lose a friend or a family member, because these topics are way beyond religion and politics at the Christmas table. Okay, because this is pure evil that's going on. So just keep that in mind when you're talking to people, because we want people to wake up, but we don't want to traumatize them when they wake up. Okay. And of course, I've been doing this for 30 years. God, this is going to be my 30th year. I've been researching all this, being around it. Even in the beginning, I was naive. I wasn't aware, being in the entertainment industry. Now, and remember, not all entertainment is bad. Okay, there are good people in the entertainment industry. Like all industries and businesses, there are bad seeds, and we just got a lot of them right now, and they're all coming out of the closet in the woodwork. So let's get back to the things, and then we'll get back to the news because I got a lot to talk about. Um, Twitter talking about blocking QAnon groups or posts. Well, QAnon people are moving over to Parler anyway. So if you haven't gone to parler.com, go there if you're tired of all the negativity and stuff. I'm over there. Just look up DocSkinner. Um, and a lot. It's a healthier place. People are kinder. There's I haven't come across any arguments or badgering or bashing of anyone else on there. Everybody seems to be very, very cordial. So Please check that out as well. By the way, I'm not sponsored or endorsed by anybody that I promote on the show. I just do it because I believe in these people or I believe in these organizations, and it's the least I can do. It's my part is promoting. I'm really good at that. So Ashley, oh, okay, TikTok wide open again and advertising for you, Doc. Oh, thank you so much, dear. Hit him with the Donald Trump time travel video from Follow the White Rabbit Baby Steps. Yeah, that was an interesting video from 2011 with Trump talking about Pizzagate. That was well. I think it's on my wall. A lot is on my wall. So if you want to catch up, just spend about an hour, go through all that. Um, Definitely need to see 2015 episode of Donald Trump with Homer Simpson time traveling in Donnie's hair. Okay. I feel sorry for all the noobs that came in the middle of that Wayfair incident. Oh, the Wayfair incident. Oh, God, yeah, which was partially true and partially fake. Anonymous had something to do with that. They turned their back on us. Oh, now what I've heard through the grapevine is that the whole Wayfair incident was Ghislaine Maxwell. It was one of the first things she gave up, saying, "Okay, well, here's something." She threw him a bone, and it was Wayfair. And I know it's happened on Amazon as well. And I personally came across a thing today. Now, I'm not going to tell you what it is, except that it's a book. But the only reason why I came across it because a friend of mine uh, has somebody that the family member that wrote it, and it's a positive book, but it was like $5.95. But when I first pulled it up, it was $895 for one, only one left, and another one that was 900 and something dollars, only one left. And I mentioned it to them. I was like, is this written in like gold ink, handwritten? And they were like, no, it should not be that price. I don't know why that is. So I looked at other alternate choices and I found the one for $5.95. So I ordered that one. But um, out of respect for my friend and her family, who seemed to have nothing about this. So what it looks like is these evildoers are what's it called? Catfishing. I think they're grabbing products and they're duplicating another account, same image, and they're changing names for the child's name that they're selling, and they're jacking up the price, putting it out there. Um, and I think some of these people are that are selling the original stuff, not the children. I think they're victims because it's like catfish. That's my theory. I can't prove it, but I'm hoping because I know for a fact, my friend, they're not. It's not like that. Um, so anyway, I just wanted to say firsthand, I came across that today. Now, whether it is or not, I can't say for sure. But the fact that a paperback book that was $5.95 was going for $893. Let me just make sure I say the right. And I can't show this to you because I don't want it coming back to my friend and their family because that's not. Yeah, they're wonderful people. I don't want to do that. But the exact price for this paperback book, let me zoom in on it. It was $855.58. So with that 58 cents, that right there tells you it's a very precise number. If it was supposed to be 855, it would have 00, if the decimal was in the wrong place. But the fact that they did it for a paperback book, which was $855.58, only one available, and then a mass market paperback book, or whatever that means, mass market paperback, $930.35. So I only theorize this because of the Wayfair incident and that Amazon has also been implicated as well, which is a heartbreaker. But when you have big corporations, there's always going to be evil within them. So anyway, there's that. So be aware, keep your eyes on things, And I talked about the devil dude, so he's done. We talked about the Carlson. We talked about the baby knee prick. Oh yes, let's keep moving. We got more. We got so much more. I think I got it figured. I think it's speculation, but my Facebook has been sluggish as hell, like AOL dial-up from '93, right? And I thought maybe he's, everybody's at home, everybody's online, it's sluggish. That's what I'm thinking. And then I thought, well, you know what? It's getting like as I refresh the page, it's like from brand new. But as I click, it slows down. Or if I scroll or I open, it just keeps slowing and slowing down to where I have to refresh the page or open it, close it, and open a new one. So I opened up another browser, a different browser, and logged in as my old Facebook page that I haven't been on in years, and ran like lightning. Ran like lightning. Now all the other all the other websites and all the run like lightning, except for my Facebook page. So yeah, they're bottlenecking me. So I had to do the whole VPN thing and whatnot. So hi Facebook, I know you're watching. It's all good. You want to play the game? That's fine. Okay. So let's see. Then I have to say this. You have to ask yourselves what conspiracy theorist gains from bringing you these uncomfortable truths. I mean, we don't get paid for it. We certainly don't get thanked. I mean, you guys thank me, but in general, we use our own time where we are hated, we're shouted at, we're mocked and alienated. And at what stage are you going to ask us why? Well, that's now you're all starting to see. Well, the society's starting to see. So let's see. Moving down. Last night's episode was about the pyramid in Bosnia on third phase of the moon. So please check that out. That was like right up there with ancient alien quality, man. Blake and Brant are just doing an amazing job. So all right, moving on. We're losing people, man. We were at 21. That's okay. It's all about the replays, right? So this, ladies and gentlemen, I am so joyous about this. Now, granted, it's over in the UK, it's not here in the States, but I strongly encourage us all to stand up and make this happen here and worldwide. All right, so, oh wait, why is this? Wait, how do I? Aw. Oh, I hate these things, man, where they won't let you click out. What's the point of it then? That makes no sense. All right. Pedophiles in the UK will now be jailed for life. Oh, God, that just felt so good to say. Pedophiles go to jail for life. Yes. Any of you tell me it's a disease. It's a disorder. No, screw it. No, it's just evil. No, sorry. I'm the nicest guy in the world, but when it comes to that, oh, I will go all gothic on you about it. So, well, them, not you guys, but that just makes my day. It has put me in a good mood, knowing that awareness is out there and things are happening. Okay, now watching Linkin Park. I just got to read this all off to you. Did you know that the name Linkin Park came from, or where it came from? Did you see Ghislaine Maxwell in the video recruiting the girl? Did you know Linkin Park was a military base in Canada where they experimented and tortured children for a top secret CIA project called MK Ultra? Did you know that Chester Bennington, the lead singer of Linkin Park, struggled his whole life with trauma and depression from sexual abuse he experienced as a child? Did you know Chester never knew who his father was? Do you know that Linkin Park's brand logo symbolizes the destruction of the spiraling triangle symbol used by pedophiles? Did you know that John Podesta, Clinton's chief of staff, exposed for Pizzagate and Podesta emails, is allegedly the father of Chester Bennington? Did you know that Linkin Park received a grant from the Clinton Foundation during the Podesta's time as chairman for Hillary Clinton's 2016 campaign. Did you know that Chester Bennington and his best friend Chris Cornell went public about Bennington's sexual abuse, and their foundation focused on protecting kids from sexual abuse? Did you know that Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington were both pronounced dead by suicide within 2 months apart from each other, May 2017 and July 2017? Less than a year after Pizza Fence, I should be saying it like that, was trending topic, and the two best friends plan to expose the pedophilia and abuse within Hollywood and DC. Connect the dots. The corruption and crimes against humanity happening with our country are greater than you could possibly imagine. Rest in peace, Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell. We will keep fighting for you. Now, if you watch the music video Crawling, which I can't play, this girl right here, who's the main character, she is a sex trafficked girl. And you see her owner in one part, and then you see her where she gets recruited in a bathroom. It's kind of near the beginning, because it's the beginning of the story. She gets recruited by a woman who is basically impersonating Ghislaine Maxwell. Now, this was what, 2011, I think, or 2012 when this came out. No. Oh, well, the video, yeah, but yeah, that was other. So check that out. Let me know what you think. Moving on, I was trying to raise money for Operation Underground Railroad that's having a huge protest march in Utah and other, I think Vegas and L.A. We're actually going to have a march here on the White Mountains in Show on the Deuce of Clubs on the 30th at, let me go to the, here it is. March the Deuce, peaceful protest, July 30th, 2020 at 3:30 p.m. Show, Arizona. Find us on the Deuce. March against pedophilia and child sex trafficking. I don't know who put this together, but I want to shake their hand. I'm very, very proud of them for stepping up and doing it. I don't want anybody to construe, because I've been talking about all this, that I had anything to do with this march. I'm going to be there. I'm very proud to go. But I have nothing to do with putting it together, because people have been asking. So I just want to clarify that. But I will be there. Anybody here on the mountain, please come help and join us, support us, be a part of it. So did I skip something up here? I can't show that. Okay, adrenochrome. Okay, New Pizzagate and Pedogate documentary 2Q2Q. Those who know cannot sleep. Please go to YouTube and watch it, or go on my wall and click on the link to that YouTube. If you know how to download it, or if you can download it, like you have the YouTube thing that lets you download it. I'm telling you, folks, I'm not asking you to download stuff to sell. Hell no. I'm asking you to download stuff to save, like a black box, because this stuff is getting taken down left and right. And that is how they keep this quiet. They don't allow the truth to spread. So we've got to do it. Okay? I mean, us little minions, we got to do it. All right? We've got to spread the word. We've got to go, we go to all these other marches and riots and all this other stuff. Why aren't we doing it for the children and these people that are getting trafficked? I know it's awful, but so is all this other stuff where people are, Black Lives Matter, Cop Lives Matter, all these, everything it needs attention, yes. But why? Why have we not? I mean, we are on the 30th, but why have we not till now? We need to stop and think about that. All right. Ashley is over here writing a book, and she's got something held for review. So let's see. Hey, no bullshit, bro. Just really loud planes coming towards the house and walked outside. 2 fighter jets. Whoa! Hold on now. Hold on. We got breaking right now. Ashley, in her whole thing here. Where did it end? I came across something. It has something to do with the Walmart involved in this. I'm pissed. Okay, so this is all Ashley, by the way, just so y'all know. So she goes, that's insane. We were talking about it on TikTok, and I thought maybe if we pre-ordered cataloged, if it was a pre-order catalog, being that some of the girls were never missing, but had missing person reports online on Wade's furniture. Okay. Hey, no BS, bro. I just heard really loud planes coming towards the house and walked outside. It's two fighter jets escorting a TR-3B towards Tyndall Air Force Base. No doubt. Okay, now I can tell you right now, this is legit because that's what they do. The TR-3B is always escorted by military jets to a certain point until they're out of the population and then they let it go. They did it. They do it here. They bring it from uh, crap, the base in Phoenix to the base in New Mexico in Albuquerque, and a direct flight path goes right over the White Mountains. So me and friends, we were getting out of the car and we looked up and yeah, it's legit. So Ashley, yeah, you are one of the lucky few to get to witness that. So just know it's not alien, it's military, but it's a badass military craft. Some of the loudest stuff just freaked fucking heard, she says. She's excited. I mean, she should be. That's a really amazing moment to have. This is insane. Here come the helicopters. Yep. Wow. Don Harrison or Miss Justice said, and then Don says, didn't get that notification. Arg. Um, Kate Eagle, Black Eagle, Fricker. That Cat Eagle, Black Eagle, Fricker. I like that. That's a cool name. Says Blackout UK, ACDC Oil. Hi, I am Hope. Hi, Hope. Nice to meet you. Okay, so Ashley, man, Ashley, I don't know where you're at, but you don't have to tell us where you're at. If you want to say like what military base is near you, so we can get an idea, and then what I want you to do, Ashley, is I want you to. Oh, you can't. Well, no, you can. You can call MUFON. I mean, the guy, the yeah, call him. Okay, look, go to MUFON.com, MUFON. Uh, Call their hotline just so you can have it you can report it and it's documented, it's in files, it's documented, um, and do it while it's fresh in your mind. So give them a call tonight. They'll have a regional person that's near you contact you and to get your report. And we know it's military, but we want to report it so that if somebody else saw it and they're freaking out going, oh my god, it's alien attack, we can verify that. Look, I'm here to show you guys all this cool stuff and everything, but I'm not here to show you BS. Okay? And if I come to find that I've posted something, I take it down immediately. Okay? Um, Not just because someone says, "Oh, that's fake." I mean, I'll go and I'll re-research it. And I'll try to see why they said that, and if it is, I pull it down every time. Okay? So let's see, Ashley, you doing okay? I mean, you're kind of quiet. Um, Hold on. Uh, you Hope you got a blockage too. Let me let you show that. It says all will be saved. Hope Kirk bloodline sold for golden tickets. Please hear my wrath. J. Riddle, my child Nazi Bremen, Germany, does not know yet, but returns with me safe havens. We all Nazi, but I never knew. Asked to suffer at 15. Okay. Hope is obviously. Is this a riddle, Hope? Is this a mystery? Do we need to solve it? Because I'm all about riddles and secret codes and secret messages and stuff. So I'm not going to be able to do that while I'm on the air. So anybody wants to analyze that? It seems like there's a message in there. Maybe, I don't know. I like this kind of stuff. It's compelling. Woo. All right, back to this. Ashley says I'm approximately 36 miles from Tyndall Air Force Base. The way the crow flies, 71 miles from England Air Base. Okay, I don't know what state those are in, but if you're in military, you probably know. So that's where it's going, or that's where it's at. And usually, when the helicopters are transporting from one location to another. Um, um, wow, I'm a little jealous because I've wanted to see it again since that happened. It's like a rush. It's a rush because you're like, it's real. Oh my God, and I knew immediately what it was because the triangle shape. I was like, oh, that's because I study it, and I was like, that's the TR3B, which used to be known as the Aurora way back in the day. Kat, you keep getting blocked. Why is it? Okay, look at YouTube, my channel. Okay, put the link in there, and then we'll let everybody be able to see it. Hope. Watch the Pegasus. Okay. I think there was something wrong with it because you could see smoke and it was loud. It was probably damaged, and that's probably why they were getting a military escort. Oh, well, I hope you were able to get something. I know this is a possibility you probably didn't, but I hope you did. If you did, Ashley, send it to me, and we'll put it on. I'll put we'll get I'll send it to Blake and Brent. And we'll get on Third Phase of Moon, like 50,000 views and stuff. So yeah, anybody out there that has anything really cool you want to send me, please do. It's at DocSkinner at 1028productions.com. That's DocSkinner at 1028 Productions, Productions.com. Hooked on Phonics worked for me. All right. All right. So let's get back to this. Okay. So we did crawling. We did pedophiles for life. Oh yes. Now the next thing, my friend, where did it go? Yeah, a dear friend of mine posted a meme, and I wanted to read it so you knew where it was coming from. Where'd it go? Come on. There it is. Okay. So my friend Nicole, she, sweetheart, she goes, they should start reporting the number of kids that go missing every day the way they report COVID numbers. Maybe that would get people's attention. So I decided to start a petition to go to the White House. And this is it. An actual White House petition that I put together. It's time to show people on the news the count of children that go missing every day like they do with the COVID numbers. People are not aware of the mass number of children that are kidnapped and put into human trafficking every day. TV and radio news stations across the country should announce every night on the news, like they do for sports and weather, how many children have gone missing that day and how many are still lost in total. We need to shine the light on this pure evil, on this evil $32 billion a year industry, and arrest the people that keep the industry alive. We need to prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law and bring all the trafficked women and children home. If you agree with this petition, please sign it and share it with everyone you know. It's time to make a stand. It's time to make a stand up. I should have said, time to stand up for the voiceless, but you can't go back and correct them once you post it. So if you could, we got 78 signatures of 78 people that give a crap, and we need a total of 100,000 to get to the White House. So if you could, please, please, it's on, I think it's like 20 times on my wall, so you can't miss it. Just share it, please. Okay. I know so many out there like it's been around forever. It's a worldwide problem. It's all these big corporate are how are we gonna fight it? This is how you can do it, folks. And you can do it anonymous. Well, I mean, you got to put your name here, but it's a way. It's so simple. It literally takes you the time to type in your first, your last name, and your email address and hit sign now. Then you go to your email and they send you a confirmation letter and you click it to confirm and boom, you're counted. It's that simple, folks. If you are sitting here and all of this stuff that's coming out is just so much, and you're like, I wish I could do something. This is how you can. This is how we can save these children because it's not going to be going in there and saving, but it's bringing awareness on a daily basis so that we can bring those numbers down to zero and bring these women and children home. That's it. That's what the Great Awakening is about, exposing all of this. That's what draining the swamp is about. Everybody's misconstrued it because they've had to keep quiet and hold their cards close to them, and they've had to play deceptive games and stuff to bust all these bad guys and to serve justice. So, all right, I'm gonna bust through this really quick. I got through the March solo and the Adrenal movie. Also, if you want to check out, I've got a new radio station 24/7 on 365.com. Excuse me, live365.com. LIVE365.com. Type in Rebel Underground Network and you can listen to our station 24/7. I will be having speakers on there. We'll be bringing more DJs on, but right now it's just music and pre-recorded stuff. So I'm one guy doing it. So work in progress. All right. People are falling like flies. I'm going to say goodnight. I love all of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Ashley, thank you so much for your amazing report. I hope, well, let's see. They abandoned it. Okay. Yeah, the patent for the TR3B came out. It's a close call center number. Um, I'm already on the phone with somebody near time. Okay. All right. Well, cool. Ashley's doing good with her reporting of her sighting while we're on the air. That was really cool. It would have been cool if she was on the phone with us, and then we could experience it with her. That would be cool. Okay. So that's it. Please remember, folks, be good to one another. And as long as we lift each other up, we will rise together. It's that simple. Just be good to each other and support one another. All right. Until next time, probably the next couple days or something. I'm starting to wind down in all these big projects that I've been working on behind the scenes to make all this stuff happen, and we got bigger things that are coming too. So stay tuned. Miss Justice, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you. I'm out of here. I'm gonna find the end button so I could say ciao bella. This is DocSkinner with 1028 Live, broadcast from the beautiful White Mountains of Arizona, 8,000 feet up in altitude, hanging out in the United States of America on this gigantic big round spaceship. It's round, by the way, called Earth, hurtling through space, chasing a gigantic ball of fire. Till next time, America, ciao bella. Oh, there's that second button.